I love Pete Davidson. Why is this baby in a barn with a bunch of animals? I'm revising. See, I haven't figured that moment out yet. What is my movie? Subscribe to her, please. This is just cheese. You want to know how my week is going? This was in my hair. Who knows why? I don't know. I'm in Connecticut, hence my Yukon shirt for work. But last night we went to the Yukon game and it was so much fun. I'm sure I look so tired right now. I was revising the script on my iPad. I was just like, I love Act 2 so much. And I feel like now that I've spent a bit of time away from it, I have more fresh eyes and like more perspective on some dialogue that wasn't working and stuff I had just kind of thrown in that I am now like excited to edit and fix. I'm like not super excited about the stuff that I have to write, but I am super excited about the stuff I have to revise. Oh my gosh, though, the game was so much fun. I loved it so much. I freaking love basketball, and it just made me so much more excited about writing my freaking basketball movie. Yeah.
You certainly do, Jack.
Frickin'. Tell us about it.
Okay.
I have all the Christmas presents I have got for people on the table, but I have no idea where to put the Christmas tree. So I might put the tree in the living room. But I don't know, let's come to the living room with me. This is the living room. Very cute, very cozy, right? But see, I just walked in something because there's just a ton of stuff everywhere. I have this tree that I'll just move over. I guess the tree could go there. The tree. Kind of like this spot for the tree. What do you think? It's nice, right? Sorry, this vlog's already started out kind of chaotic, but I'm gonna wrap some Christmas gifts. I got my dad and my sibling this algae cooking club oil that Nara Smith is always talking about. I don't really have bags for those, so I was on a work trip for 10 days, and now that I'm back, there was just like so much to catch up on. I wanted to do a writing update. I finished the script and I'm starting the revision process. There's truly only one scene that I feel the need to completely rewrite. There's only one screenwriter that I'm friends with, that he's read every stage of this project, and I think he would be really great to have notes from. I got my mom, she asked for lip gloss. The fun thing about my mom is she'll just randomly blurt out stuff she wants, so I keep track of that. Buy for her for Christmas. Glossier Sparkling Rose Balm.com, because she loves glitter. The Glossier lip gloss in pink rose. Back to my story. The update is I took every chance I could while I was away this weekend to revise a little bit, and it was so much fun. Like, I kind of think revisions are my favorite part of the writing process. I don't know, I just love it so much. It feels so good to have like a finished story, even though there's like little things here and there in the script. Well, there's some big things that make me cringe and are super annoying to revise, but overall it's a pretty fun process, and I'm very excited to get notes on it. I used to use Coverfly all the time, which is a website, like a peer-to-peer screenwriting community website where you could share your script and get notes. anonymously that was so much fun. And I love doing that because I could like give people notes on their script and they did not know anything about me. I submitted my last draft that I did a year ago and got notes on that. They were just such amazing notes. So yeah, that is, I guess, the update for Nikki and Nick, which is the name of my work in progress, I guess. It's the name of the short film for sure, which I have no updates on, so. But yeah, Nikki and Nick is the name of the short film. The feature film, I guess that is like a good name for it too. I was planning on giving the feature film the same name, but there have been a couple other names that I have been thinking about. But for now, it's Nikki and Nick. I love them so much. I really want to start preparing for 2026. 2026 does not sound real. That sounds like a sci-fi year. There's like a lot of stuff I want to do to prepare. I need a new planner very badly. The big thing I want to do to prepare for 2026 is to set writing goals and filmmaking goals. I don't really have goals as a filmmaker. Like, I do. I really want to make this feature film. I want to see Nikki and Nick come to life as a feature film really badly. I want to direct it. I want to work with great actors. Like, this is what I really want to do. And that's kind of my big goal as a filmmaker. I don't really have another one at the moment. Like, I don't like dream about becoming this like famous filmmaker and winning awards and stuff. Like, that's not really what's important to me. If I really dream about my life as a filmmaker, I see myself like supporting other filmmakers. Like, I see myself being more like of a producer. That's like my ultimate dream. Like, I would really love to be like a professor at a film school or have my own agency or something like that. Like, that would be a dream. But I'm not like actively working toward those things. I would love to be a working director. Like, that would be so awesome. Like, that would be like the dream, to be like directing commercials. And like, other than making Nikki and Nick, which I'm working towards really hard, my main goal is just to freaking chill. Just like, I'm pretty happy with my life right now too. I like my job and everything. So that being said, I do really want to write another script just because the writing process was so much fun and I'm thinking of some ideas. I haven't really fleshed out the idea yet. If I write it, I might not really even want to direct it or need to direct it. Like, Nikki and Nick, I need to direct. Like, no one else is getting even close to directing Nikki and Nick. Like, this is my freaking movie. But this other idea I have in my head, I'm like, oh, I think it might be kind of cool to just write it and give it to someone or sell it or something like that. But I grew up doing ballet and I worked in competitive dance for a long time. And I did competitive dance as a kid too, but like ballet was my main thing. And I've kind of always wanted to write a story or do a short film about a boy dancer or like a male dancer. I started a new book. It's I Who Have Never Known Men by Jaqueline Harpman. I heard of this book a long time ago. I feel like I've been getting recommended it for a while, so I'm very excited to read it. I started it while I was at work, and then I was like, this is a little too much to be reading at work. I'm excited to read this more this week, especially since I should really be taking a break from writing to read and focus on some other things, but I don't want to. I missed you. I finished reading Dark Matter, which I talked about in my last video. The ending didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me the way Recursion did. I was pretty disappointed. So the first 10 pages did really draw me in. And I feel like in the first 10 pages, she's already answered so many questions I had just wondering about the premise. So I think that'll be a good quick read. I was writing on my iPad, and this screenwriting program, Fade In, it crashes every 10 seconds. So you basically just have to, you like write a sentence and then you wait, and then it loads, and then you wait some more, and then you can write another sentence. So that's not really conducive to revising. I'm so happy to be done with the draft, even though I don't feel like I'm done because I know what I want to rewrite. I would be pretty devastated if I thought my script was perfect and then someone else read it and had notes. Like, so it's good that I don't think it's perfect because of that reason.
sure the ornaments are in here.
It's nice. Good bills. It's beautiful, James. You did a really good job.
Christmas Medusa.
Why is he so perfect? Like, have you ever seen a more perfect animal in your life?
So to get myself in the writing mood, I'm just real quick gonna go through my Pinterest boards and clean them up kind of, because I realized that each of my characters' boards has like 100 pins, and then the main board has also way too many, so it's kind of insane. So I'm going to trim the Pinterest boards down. It's not that productive, but it will be really fun for me. Pinterest isn't letting me delete any of the pins from one of my characters' boards, but it let me delete a bunch from both the two main characters, and they each have 72 now, which I did not do on purpose, so that was pretty good. This is the main Pinterest mood inspiration board for my movie, and maybe it was a waste of time for me to organize it, but I love it. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell that I'm like such like a 2013 Tumblr girl.
I actually think they're a little better too.
We decorated for Christmas, and this is the decorations we have. So I actually think this one is really cute because it kind of looks like the baby Jesus is like only surrounded by animals, like there's no humans in it, and I think that's kind of funny. Like if you didn't know it was Jesus, you'd be like, why is this baby in a barn with a bunch of animals? It's Thursday, and I'm really excited because I am meeting with my new writing friend tonight, and I have never done a writing session with anyone, so that will be very, very interesting. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. Some of the things I need to get done today are I really want to go buy a new planner. You could not pay me to go into a TJ Maxx in December. So I'm thinking of going to like a local gift shop. We have two in my neighborhood. Last night I was doing some revising and I did not want to stop. I could not stop writing. I kept pulling out my laptop. This was kind of a really boring update, and I'm sorry, but December is just so packed. There is so much stuff going on. I'm kind of overwhelmed by all the things that I need to do, so. Hey! This was amazing. She's amazing. Go subscribe to her, please. Okay, bye. I'm drinking peppermint tea from last night, and it's kind of hitting. Last night, I wrote with Jay. You gotta subscribe to Jay's channel if you haven't, because I just love her vlog so much, and it was so cool to meet her in real life and hear all about her book, which I was so into it. I need to read her book. Her characters, it sounds like such a good story, and even though I'm a screenwriter, I love reading, and I'm very picky about what books I read, and I would really love to read her book. So go subscribe to her channel if you haven't. She's so funny, and yeah, just the coolest person ever. So we were just talking about books, and it was so fun. I woke up today kind of thinking like, what is my movie? Like, now that I finished the script, I say finished. Tube sock, get off the counter! Like, what are some similar movies to it that I should be thinking about so I'm not, like, being so hard on myself? Because I know I've read scripts and watched movies where I'm like, oh, like, I could totally write something similar. But I was also thinking of The King of Staten Island, and I kind of want to watch it. I feel like the movie's kind of a mess, but it's still really good. I love Pete Davidson. I should preface by saying that. Preface? I love Pete Davidson. And I feel like The King of Staten Island, it's kind of a mess of a movie, but it is like a comfort watch. And I kind of want my movie to be like a comforting movie. I went to this amazing Turkish cafe on Long Island, and this matcha, it hit, I don't know what they put in it. Yes, I do. It's matcha and coconut milk. And it's like the real coconut milk, like the coconut milk that kind of smells bad, but it tastes good. Am I a little matcha'd up? Am I a little caffed up at 7 p.m. on Saturday night? Yeah. Am I gonna write? Maybe. We shall see. You might be wondering what's on this table. It's like half the stuff I bought at TJ Maxx because I went on a freaking shopping spree and I need to wrap some Christmas presents. I also got some toys for Toys for Tots because I have a bin at my gym. I got a Bluey swing set, freaking adorable. And this one is for you, Jay, the shark molding kit. So, sorry I can't give this to you, but it will be going to a child. I'm revising. I'm not writing. I'm revising, which I guess entails writing. I'm really sorry to keep using the same background. Basically, what I'm doing is revising, and I was looking over the scene that I keep talking about that I feel like it doesn't work. It's like the wrap-up of Nikki and Mela. You guys already know my character's name, so I guess I'm just gonna use them. If you've gotten this far in the video, you know, and this video is for the people who know. I read the one that I wrote 2 or 3 weeks ago when I finished the script. I have no sense of time. So I read over that scene and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. It's actually a really good end point of their relationship. It's a really good finish line, I guess, to aim for. So I didn't hate it. It made me think that it's something wrong with an earlier scene. Why is he like this? I looked back at this earlier scene that's a heart-to-heart between them. I've written other versions of the scene before that I never felt really worked, where she talked about her relationship with Nick, and they all just felt so exposition dump, and they didn't really make sense. So I had written this scene to just be about Nikki, and I was like, yeah, he's the main character, but I feel it doesn't make sense for the scene to be all about him. I feel she needs more, because she's a side character, so I don't know, I feel I wanted her to have more of a voice, I guess. I think I'm gonna go back to a version where she talks about her relationship with Nick, and I've written out by hand kind of what I want their backstory to be. I don't know if it's perfect. I do like this scene a lot, and I feel it makes Nicky think about his own relationship with Nick a lot more. But I don't know if it's exactly what I want him to be thinking about. I don't know, but I do really like the backstory I've came up with for her and Nick, and I think it's like really great for her arc and her storyline and where she gets to at the end in that scene that I said wasn't that bad. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to type this out and see if it works, because I'm not exactly positive that it's good. But at least I'm trying stuff. Also, TubeSock has something he would like to say. You can't see him, but he's here. He's amazing. Can you let go? And he just ripped some holes in my pants. What are you doing? Oh my god, get out.